welcome to Real Simple, where I, Jenessa Turbes, simplify all things real estate. So today we are talking about what happens after you buy your home. So home ownership isn't necessarily as easy as just, moving into your house and then just living your life, right? There's a lot that can go into it, but I promise it's still the best option and very rewarding. So I'm going to kind of just give an overview of things that you kind of want to be aware of and research and learn about as you move into your new home. I do have a full home ownership guide. So if you haven't received that yet, let me know and I will get that to you. It will go into all of this in a lot more detail and point out even more things that you might want to be aware of or think about when owning a home. So one of the first things you want to do is really get to know your home. So get to know your HVAC system, get to know your plumbing or radon. Do you have radon? Where is that located? Your main water shutoff. That's a big one. You really want to know where your main water shutoff is. So things like that, you really want to make sure that you have a good grasp on in your new home, where everything is, how everything works. So that way, in the moment of an emergency, you know exactly what to do and you don't have to research it at that time. So with that also comes maintenance, right? So you are now responsible for the maintenance of your home, whereas your landlord or property manager was probably taking care of that beforehand if you are renting. So I have a full seasonal maintenance checklist to kind of break everything up to help make things easier. But things like changing your filter, getting your furnace serviced, checking all of your weather stripping on your windows and doors before the winter comes, sprinkler maintenance, what that looks like. I have a whole comprehensive list of things that you should do on an annual basis, and I have it split up by season, like I said, to kind of make that easier. So you want to stay on top of your maintenance, especially if this is going to be more of a short term, like 5 to 10 years, right? If you're going to sell this home, then you want to make sure you maintain it so that it'll be easier to sell. So maintenance is a big thing. Another thing that I really want to point out is, every year you will be billed for property taxes. You will receive this statement or bill at the beginning of the year. If you have, this is very important, if you have a mortgage on the property, do not pay that tax bill, okay? So when you are paying your mortgage, you are also putting money into an escrow account automatically. They take care of that for you. They require that you have that escrow account. That escrow account funds insurance and taxes. So your mortgage holder will pay the taxes for you. You do not need to pay the taxes. If you pay the taxes, you are going to be double paying. So if you have a mortgage on your property or if you have a different agreement, you should know what that is and whether or not you're paying your taxes. But if you have a normal mortgage on your property, then they will pay the property taxes for you. So do not pay that tax bill. Same thing with insurance. They are taking care of those insurance premiums for you. So just know, unless it's a deductible or something, you also shouldn't be paying anything into insurance. So that's just something I want you to be aware of now that you own a home. Some other things, if you just closed, you may be getting a lot of mail, home warranty mail. You have to get your home warranty now. It's from the lender. That's all just spam stuff. So you will get hit heavy with that. You can just throw that stuff away. Don't pay attention to any of that. Those, I would say, are the big things about owning a home, like maintenance, knowing your home, knowing how the taxes work. There's a lot of other things, especially neighborhood dependent. If you're in an HOA neighborhood, make sure that you really know those rules and regulations so that you don't get fined and kind of how they work. Know who to contact if you need to make an improvement request or anything like that. So a lot of that is neighborhood dependent. I would encourage you to get to know your neighbors. It's so nice having nice neighbors and vice versa, You can kind of watch out for each other's property and it's nice to create that community feel. So Again, a lot goes into owning a home. I have a full guide that'll kind of walk you through all the ins and outs of owning a home. So reach out to me if you do not have that guide yet, because it'll really give you some good tips. Side note, another good tip is to make sure that you're keeping a good record of everything. So get like a homeowner binder and you can keep all your manuals, warranties, maintenance schedule, all that in there. And that'll kind of help you throughout the process so that when you do go to sell, you have everything there, the house is in good condition, and it just makes that process a lot easier. So, anyway, reach out to me if you need that guide. Thank you so much for allowing me to help you on your journey, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much.